Alrighty then. Successful Indie Author 5-Minute Focus, episode 841. Write a good story in a great way. Don't put so much pressure on yourself that you have to write a great story in a spectacular way. That's too much pressure. Good story in a great way will entertain readers. And understand that your take on the story, that your delivery of that story will be different than anyone else's. We could all write a retelling of the exact same story, like The Last Starfighter, and it would always be different because everybody's take would be different. Everybody's delivery of the emotional impact would be different. How do we address the senses? How do we address the engagement with the aliens from our main character? How do we talk about the combat scene, where the last scene where he fights all of the aliens at once with the weapon that he knows is going to that he's going to die after using this weapon? How do we address that? So we're all going to be unique. We're all going to deliver it differently, and we're all going to give that experience over to our readers in a different way. The more you write, the better you are at delivering your version of that story. I'm not saying do a rewrite, but come up with a story, find a setting, do a what if this happens, what if that happens, and then do it. Write that book. Deliver the reader experience through your eyes. You are the director in a great adventure. The director. Think of yourself as a director in a movie, especially if you're talking third-person POV, point of view. Then you are the one directing the camera. You are the one delivering the scenes. You're the one setting up the scenes. You're the one telling the gaff boy to get out there and hold the microphone in a certain way so the sound is heard in a very specific way. That's what you do as the author. And it's first person. You're living that. This is a real life adventure where everything is through your eyes. What do you see? What do you hear? What do you smell? All of those things come together. And that's what you deliver in the story. You deliver it in a way that you get that emotional impact. Good story, but you can deliver it in a great way. Explore everything that goes on in your mind as you're seeing these scenes, as you're walking through these scenes. You are in control, so take control. Use your words like an artist would use paint brushes, like an artist would use paint. The medieval artists, the Renaissance artists, they had to mix their own paints. Some used egg yolk that gave a shiny thing. What are your words doing for your story? Are they the egg yolk that adds the shine and the glisten? Are they the extra bright red or the super bright blue sapphire? What are your words doing for your story? And this is where practice comes in. Nobody is great with words right off. You might know a lot of words, but stringing them together in a great way, it takes a little practice. So deliver to your reader. Keep the reader in mind as you're delivering these words. Don't use a thesaurus and then try to twist the reader's mind around like these bizarre words that may be the right word, but may not be the right word for this story because it's too hard. It doesn't flow. It doesn't do what it needs to do, which is deliver a smooth flow and keep that a video inside the reader's mind turning. Keep those wheels turning. Keep that image in their mind flowing from one to the next as if they're moving from scene to scene to scene. Not as if. Make them do that. Make them move through those scenes and live your story. Good story in a great way. You'll gain readers and you'll get more and more requests. When's the next book coming out? That's when you know you've won. Peace, fellow humans.